The Last Song. In a quiet town by the sea, there lived an old violinist named Clara. Her hair had long since turned silver, and her hands trembled slightly when she held her beloved violin, but the music she played was as beautiful as it had ever been. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Clara would sit on her porch and play a song, soft and sweet, that seemed to carry with the wind, reaching every corner of the town. The townspeople adored Clara's music, and many of them would pause their work or stroll to the pier just to listen. The melody had become a part of their lives, a reminder of simpler times when the world felt a little kinder. But there was one person who never came to hear the song, Clara's son, Peter. Peter had left the town many years ago, chasing dreams that seemed too big for the small place they had once called home. He was a musician, like his mother, but he had chosen to play for grand stages in bigger cities, leaving Clara behind with only memories and the distant sound of his violin in her heart. One day, Clara was playing her usual song when she heard a familiar voice calling her name from the path. She stopped, her heart racing, as she turned to see Peter standing in the doorway. He looked older, his eyes tired, but filled with something she hadn't seen in years, regret. "I've come to hear it, Mother," Peter said softly. "The last song." Clara smiled, though tears welled in her eyes. "You've come at last," she whispered, and with trembling hands she lifted her violin to her chin and began to play. For the first time in years, the town was silent. The waves, the wind, even the birds, they all seemed to listen. Clara's song, though simple, was filled with love and longing. As the final note hung in the air, Peter stepped forward, his own violin now in his hands. Without a word, he joined her, and together they played. The music wove between them like a bridge, a connection that time and distance could not sever. The song had always been theirs, and now, after so many years, it was whole again.